Ah, good, this area's closed then. There's no need to go back on the roof. That monster is dead now. Shouldn't we go and walk around the battlefield and soak up some of the glory? So, nothing on Dad's bookcase. Oh, Dad's favourite rug! It's covered in blood prints. Dad's favourite chair. Dad, why did you have to die? You told me you were the strongest man in the world. Liar! I knew it wasn't you. You know that time when you had trouble opening that jar? I thought you was the strongest man in the world. Let's look at Dad's kitchen. Surely Harry Mason would keep stocked up on health drinks. There's nothing to do in the kitchen. I'm not hungry at all. Huh? What the? Who could eat in a situation like this? Oh, come on, have some cereal or something. It'll cheer you up. You might get a toy. What's this? Cans? Cans of light bulbs, perhaps? I'm checking this apartment out before I leave. Ooh, a red phone. I can't reach anybody. Not the police or the church. What? There's an emergency. Quick, ring the police or the church. Either will do. I know if my house was burgled into and someone came and said, look, well, not that someone would come during a robbery. Okay, say if I'd just been mugged and someone came to me and said, I can't get a hold of a priest, but I called the church, I'd be pissed. What's through this door then? This better not be the way out. I want to see more. Oh, this is Heather's room, I'd imagine. What have we got in here? A stun gun? What was that? I don't remember a stun gun. Ah, stun gun battery. For a stun gun! No shit. What's this poster of? Unnotte. Yeah, they're my favourite band. That's creepy. I don't remember exactly when, but I think I got this doll at a garage sale. I still like it, but there's nothing I can do with it right now. It's not gonna bring Dad back. My lamp. I love this lamp. I'm exhausted, but I don't think I can sleep now. What? Besides, Douglas should be waiting for me outside. Don't want to keep him waiting, he's a nice guy. Though he was quite happy to wait for me outside the toilets earlier. Speaking of which... No, don't need a piss. All this being orphaned has made me thirsty, and now I need a piss. Right. Anything on here? I don't want to miss anything. Think we're good. And it's nice to come and visit the Mason house. Goodbye, Mason house. It's been fun. But now we go to Silent Hill. We're going to Silent Hill. Wait, which was the exit? There'll probably be a save point when we get to Silent Hill, hopefully. I'll save on a different slot, like I say.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map.
I love maps.
What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it.
Interesting. Maybe it was that novel he was working on. You know? Little novel that he was working on for some time. How's the novel coming, Harry?
started raining.
No shit.
Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now...
You've been there?
Once. On a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. My childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town. She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
Depressing stuff. Long cutscene, wow.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital.
What?
You got the map, right?
Yeah,
Gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I never seen nothing like this. I still feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
Right. Couple of things. We come into this town with the one lead to look for a guy called Leonard. Where has the hospital even come into it? Second of all, why out of the two choices, the lead and a random place like the hospital, the most dangerous place in any Silent Hill game, is he like, I'll go to the nice house, you go to the hospital? Fuck off! Who died and made you in charge, Shelby? Why's my torch off? Why is it not coming on? Don't tell me it's out of batteries. Where is it? Is it in... No, it's obviously not a weapon, is it? But monsters will notice me more easily when it's on. Okay. Oh, we turn it on from there. Bulletproof vest is still on. Right. Oh. Can we... Oh, it's just all the memos. Dad's notebook, okay. Dad wrote about my past in here. As always, this should be novelised. Should be interesting. Let's have a look. To my dear daughter, I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of your going away, far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this before I'm lost in death and oblivion. That game is addictive as hell. What happened back then? That was something to do with who you are. You're a total smeghead. It all started 24 years ago, coming back from a vacation. My wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thanked God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. And Chris Hansen was waiting there. What are you doing taking a child home? 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self? That was the young the young woman burned by her monster as a sacrifice to God. Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus, nestled into this sacrificial girl's womb. Let me into your womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. Fucking hell, he goes on a bit, doesn't he? But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead. All from that girl's and probably Alessa's conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished into a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter, that led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Fucking hell. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. Harry Mason, Father of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh so. Even now I can't forget about that girl, but I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation. Fucking hell. He went on a bit, didn't he? Anything else new in my inventory? No. Okay, have a quick look around this motel and then I'll save. That's the bathroom, I don't need to use it right now. Well, you better, because every bathroom you see is not available to use. There's another Silent Hill 1 save point. I'm tired, but there's no time to sleep. I'm going to head out for the hospital. Why? Why is my torch off again? Maybe I can't turn it on in here. There's no point in turning on the TV. All I could watch is snow anyway. Man, I love that show. Right, let's save then. And I'm going to end the set here, guys. It's a good place to end it, and it'll be a good place to start off next time. Can I save then? That's got to be a coincidence. But still, that's pretty weird. Who could have done this? Yeah, so next time when we start off, we'll be heading to the hospital. And we are finally in Silent Hill. So definitely a good place to end it, and it'll be a good place to start next time. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. And I hope you're enjoying these Silent Hill 3 videos. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers, guys.